Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Long Dark, to my Hazarded Sleep Challenge. I'm only going to turn the light on so you can see where we are. I've slept this much through the night, but I'm just going to sleep a little tiny bit more. It's still the middle of the night, and then we'll head over. I'm not even sure if I can sleep anymore, but might have to just pass time a tiny bit. Or should we? Actually, I might, you know what? I might just poke the head out. See what the moonlight's doing. Although it'll be freezing cold, I'm sure we can make it to the Riken in time. I did get all of this. If it's... I'll tell you what we'll do first.
I'm starving.
We'll quickly check this locker. Nothing in it, and now we know. So, do I just get this out? Don't hear a wolf. We'll just make a leg. We'll just leg it. The only danger is if the bear's out. Should be able to go this way. Now it's ridiculously dark for you guys, I'm assuming, on YouTube. But I can see the Riken. Straight ahead. I don't see a bear. Oh, the moon's just decided to come out for us. Isn't that lovely? It was foggy and now it's kind of nice. Look at that. So I'm not sure why I'm planning on doing a little mini forge of all this. Maybe it's just pride. It's a feeling of what if. Let's just get in here. Those birch have still got a fair way to go. How many days does it think it takes for those? 4 days. Okay. So, I guess we're just going to fire this up. We'll light the worst one. Or will we? We'll light a fairly good one. So you don't have to hold that button down anymore since they mucked it up and then fixed it. Let's set that cache on fire. Oh yeah, I meant to check if I had a tinder, and I didn't.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
And we're gonna go. Are we gonna go straight for coal, or are we gonna get some temperature into it with any of this stuff? Now let's just quickly check. Yeah, we are now out of tinder. So while I think of it, I'm gonna harvest a little, just so we're not completely stuck. Okay. Alright. We're going to do crazy things like drop a few of these things. And a few of those. So it says they're all sort of warming, I think. Okay. So. Got ridiculous amounts of coal. Did I pick up that other piece of scrap? Must have, because we have 6. Oh, I'm boiling that water off. Oops. Went one too many times. That should get us the water done. We should be able to make one more. It's the last set.
Sure, I can carry much more.
Okay. Mainly heavy because we got a heap of water. We're not super tired. I'm tempted to leave now. So we can just get a... Oops, better couple of torches. There we go. Might just drink that one. I don't know what the weather's like outside, but I was going to go and try and get... Is there a coffee there? There's a coffee there. I'm going to try and get to the lighthouse. So I think we're kind of out of here. Got those arrows forged.
I wonder if I can drop
Halfway through the day. We are heavy now, but probably got like a kilo of arrowheads. I mean, it's cold, but got all our stuff. Seems that way. Things like 2 hacksaws. Drop one of them, that'll be a kilo. only really a kilo over. So didn't use too much of our food doing that. So maybe it was a good call. Oh, Matt's truck had nothing for us except a really loud waterfall. Did not even have the moose. I'm actually going to put that away. I'm actually going to get that out. Let's get over this a little bit. Not even sure where the wolves are at the moment in this zone.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
So, things we can still do is repair our Mackinaw. We can also put on some crappy other socks. Tiniest bit of help. I'll shed some light on the subject.
Can you eat trees?
Probably just have a little thing to eat. It's still hot, but I don't think I'll waste it. 5 of those. So I'm thinking there should, yeah, there I was going to say, I'm thinking there should be a stim here, and there it is.
Hope nobody needs
Got
this anymore.
some death fish. Turn the radio on for the next person to have a nice tune if they happen to turn up during an aurora.
I think I can use this.
You can use that. We really want more matches. So that makes me feel a bit more relaxed. Lantern fuel, which we don't exactly need really. There's never anything out here higher than Stalker as far as I've found, but I always check. So, down we go. I'm not even sure if I really want to go to Katie's Quiet Corner or not, but I mean there's some extra deer food there. So, I just don't know. Just do not know. Alright, put that down for a sec. It is getting on. We could get back to the cave pretty easy. We could go back up to the church. We could do a bunch of things like that. It is... We are heavy. It is getting late. We are getting tired. It is light though, so I do want to try and do something like repair this. Might be too tired for this to get a success rate. Yikes! Oh, we got there. Which means I am gonna drop. I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna drop some of the extra weight things we have going on. So that gets us close. Gonna drop the worst one of those. So we're heavy now because we actually picked up a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, so the question is Katie's or Katie's Quiet Corner or the church. I don't think I'd really do both. I don't think there's usually much loot up at the church. It looks like it's starting to turn a bit crappy. Now, how much coal did we pick up on the way out too? There's a ton in the cave still. Getting a little bit headwind affected. Something out there, but I think it's just a stick or something. Get off that weak ice, shall we? Hear a little bit of a distant howl now, which is the first time I've heard the wolves at all. Alright, starting to feel the effects of the fatigue. I had a feeling something like that was going to happen. We're actually getting warm, but we're actually warm in the wind shade. Now, where is going to likely be wind shaded longer? We're wind shaded at all here.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Tell you what. We're gonna be...
Can you eat trees?
Drop that one. We will drop that one. And... drop one of those. We'll do that. I don't trust the game not to come up with a blizzard on us right here. See, you have it cooked and you drag it off and it goes 14 minutes to get ready. It's a bit ridiculous, but...
That squirts a bit.
Hello, crackers. I'll leave the book. Hello, beef jerky and Summit soda. Alright. I'm not going to bring the guts with me from here. I'd have to tote it through crumbling and everything. It just means I'm not going to have a bow until getting back through the dam on the way back down from Timberwolf, probably. Not sure if I'll bother with the spraying at the moment. See if we get away with this. No, we're getting blown. Gonna eat that. See if I can add a stick or two to that. I really just want that last bit of cooking on that. If it will let me. Come on, 1 minute. Will you get there? Come on embers. You got there. Alright, we'll eat that. Is there it has a tiny piece left. How many? 68 calories. We won't even bother bringing 68 calories with us. So far we got away with it. But we have to get out of here with a broken ankle. I always muck up the way down. don't just jump straight off of it. I mean, look, there's a chance there's something cool in the church, but I'm not sure it's really worth the bother. And someone in the comments will tell me it's, you know, one of the random secret spawns of a revolver or something in this mode, or a bow ready to go.
I need some first aid soon.
Just trying to get a little bit out of this wind. How are we off for sticks? 7.
Ow!
Man, that sounds cool. Alright. See, yeah, I will keep drinking the water. I thought I might drink that pop, but we won't get the calories off of it. So we'll do that. Got all of this coal, all of that we can take with us. Currently already 34 kilos, so we're going to have to make some bold moves. And one of those is probably dropping all of those. 1.5 kilos of cedar versus 1.5 kilos of coal.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
10 pieces of coal. We picked up flares again. Don't know if I really... 2 will be a comfy number now. We're going to have so much lantern fuel, so we probably won't leave it all there. Now we are going to possibly just sleep this end, or I could crawl my way to the other end. There's a tiny bit of light left, and I can actually use this time. Let's remember not to leave those behind. We'll probably just sleep here the night, get to the other end, and have a think about how we're going to get through crumbling. Alright, so we've got a heap of trashy torches, so all the really good 100%ers, so tear those down. Well, that can be done in the dark. What can be repaired? Can we chuck another... It's an hour. Probably got an hour of light, but I don't think you'll get away with it this exhausted. Alright, we'll give it a crack.
I need to find a place to rest.
Man, we got there. 100% Mackinac. There we go. Look at that. 2.5 degrees. 2 degrees wind. Just a grand total of 13. It's toasty. All of these are looking pretty good. That's trash, but everything else is pretty good. Alright. I usually don't like it when she talks halfway through a repair. I usually think that's going to jinx it. Especially if she complains. Like, oh, I'm so hungry. Oh, I'm so tired. All of that sort of stuff. We're down to 33 now, so we can afford to probably pick up some of that other stuff. So that deer up at Katie's secluded corner was a nice hefty size. We got a good bit of a meal off that. Now somewhere around here is sleep on that crate. Yep. Should be able to get another 3 in. We'll try and push it for 4. I think it's really only 3. Alright, almost daytime. So, let's have a look at what's been going on. So we've done the Ravine Desolation Point, so now we're going to go Timberwolf, HRV Broken Railroad. Cooking's at 2, fire starting's at 2, everything else is kind of trash. We've done 10 days so far. So, and we've been basically on 75% for about the last 5 days, I think. Haven't lost any condition during that time. We've got 2 stems, got all this other stuff. Oh man, you know what? We actually should drop a bunch of those. I keep picking them up, thinking I'll just spend them. But that was adding half a kilo. I was just thinking I might use them up on the next fire, just half do the water. So the food, I think we came out net ahead out of going into that zone, so we picked up a bunch. If we weren't already full last night, I probably would have gambled on things like that, but the next night we can stay somewhere, we'll do that. I think what we should do is light this up. What do we got? We got some. We've already still got some fuel. Wish you could partly fill those up. That'd be bloody amazing. But we'll bring it to the other end.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
20 pieces of coal. That'll be fine. Oh, hang on. Bring those to the other end. Alright, let's get ourselves through. So what I'm hoping is the wolves aren't in the town bit, so I can just sneak on through the middle, which is the way I prefer to do it. Hoping they've decided to migrate out onto the ice for today. Just double checking again on the way back out. Alright. So. One of these we could force. Alright. Let's put that away for a little minute. Am I really gonna, I mean, if I read about that, it's only gonna take me to partway through 2. I think on this mode, I'm just gonna drop the weight. Am I just going to refuel that, leave that behind? Even the whetstones, like, that's really a long-term, they're really a long-term game thing. Sounds horrible out there. I'm not sure I want to be out there. Pick up one more of those. Just under. I'll poke my head out there. Yeah. We'll just wait a little bit. We won't look at the strobing light. And we already figured out that everything was in reasonable shape. We could chuck a repair into that. Or we could have read the book we decided we're going to throw away, but oh well. It's an hour. It's a big repair. But it still sounds trash. How are we off for Tinder? Sounds like it's improving a little bit, so let's just have a look. It is not improving. But could we get to into the bunker? And I probably could. At least get to that cave. Let's not waste time on those. Anyone see any wolves? No rabbits to distract them, which is kind of the double downside of having no rabbits. Can't just steer a wolf into them. They get stuck on the branches, dude. Yeah, it's not even warm enough back here. Tempted a little bit by that deer, but not enough. I'd rather try and get into that basement. Make sure the flare gun's loaded. We don't need any more coal, don't even look at it. Sounds like they're out on the ice. All right. More books. Underwear.
This will come in handy.
Ragged wool socks. That's better than nothing. We need to warm up. So we'll put them on. I'll actually repair them. Right. What else might we consider doing while we want to warm up just a little bit more? Right. I'll use that up. Sounds a bit terrible out there still. So the annoying thing is from here you really want a clearish day so you don't freeze, because you either got Quonset, or the place is really near it, or misanthropes. You've got that other little island. I wasn't sure if, not island, the little peninsula before you get into here where there's huts, but it's usually protected by a wolf, and often that's all burnt out anyway on Interloper. So we probably need a good amount of weather, a good bit of weather. So I'm tempted to just sleep a couple of hours, see if it warms up any. It's a risk though, because the wolves could move back in and the weather could get worse. Sounds like it got worse. It did get worse. Should have put that down before I slept. We might be here for a little while.
This stuff will come in handy.
It's been a long one. Right. Still sounds pretty crappy. Pick these up anyway. Still sounds windy, but I hope it's on the back end of it. Now let's go up to the top here. Crouch back down. Let's see what's No, it's still really bad. What do you go inside for 15 more minutes, see if it eases up. I actually threw away one that was being used a bit.
Oh, I'm starving.
Let's just put some food in you then. Reach that point where I want to start reserving my cattails a little bit. Alright. We still have that out. And I can't see anything. Oh, there we go. Don't need any more feathers at the moment. We've got more than enough to make stuff with if we ever get that far. Actually getting a little bit warm right here. Not going to touch that deer. Alrighty. So far so good. Now I've got to be careful. This can trigger, going through here can really trigger a spate of weather, so... So I'm kind of thinking Quonset. Bit of a death trap. But you can generally get in there okay. We have a few flares. Alright, so... typically don't even go along the road here, but it is a bit shorter, I think. Came up a little bit wolfy on the just passing by the corner of all this bit on the far side. Let's go as wide as I can. So the house is burnt out there. There is another one around the corner, but I don't think it tends to be, you know, there if the other one's not. Not sure. I don't go there a lot on Interloper. Still underweight. Not a lot of sign of the wolves, so it means they're probably all hanging around the concert. Which is not exactly what I want. You don't always get to get everything your own way.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
I'm actually only having a -1 day, and that's with -6 degrees wind chill. Not seeing any of the wolves out there. I kind of wish they'd have a little howl so I can know where they are. This one's usually burnt out as well. But I do like to creep around the back way here, because it gives me some height and seeing what's going on in the town. So now when I come down this way, I tend to get a pretty good look. Like there's one. I'm not even sure what happens if I can drop along the back there. There's one we're following into town. It's warm enough though, so I don't mind creeping for a bit. So there's one coming straight down this street towards us. Oh, he turned away. Now he's heading towards the Quonset. Zigzagging up and down that street. So thankfully it's warm, otherwise I'd have to hurry a little bit more. So the first time I ever played, oh not the first time I ever played, the first time I actually had a fairly successful Deadman run, I was creeping through here in the dark with a torch past 3 wolves. And my wife started the microwave and I couldn't hear anything because I was playing in the kitchen. And boy, did it scare the crap out of me. Alright, so that one is... I've only seen the one still. He's creeping past the other side of the Quonset on the front road. So we could either go get into that house and try the Quonset in the morning, or we can try get in. All these snowdrifts, hey? I if I half heard the bear. I do hear the bear. So the bear's coming into town. Just hear some other footsteps. So I see one wolf on the road.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
You hear all kinds of random footsteps all through this area. And some of them are real footsteps and some of the other sound effects. There's one coming, about to come around the corner. It was quite close. So here we are at the Quonset. Nearly at the end of the episode time. But we'll quickly loot this place and do that on camera before we close out the episode. More dang whetstones. More than we'll ever need and ever use. There's something secretive back there. There's soda.
Huh. What have we here?
Yeah, we'll just pop that in right now. Alright, let's go about this methodically. Stale chocolate bar. Hello, don't put that away yet.
I'll take it.
More coffee, excellent. That'll come in super handy. Should start using it a bit more. Probably will have to get across Pleasant Valley. Yeah, Pleasant Valley can be a little bit tough to get across and to where you need to be.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Grab it for now, but we shall see. Alright. Not there. Oh look, we have a whole other jerry can there. How big are you? 2.65 litres. Maybe might use you for a little repair up on a...
Oh, lucky day.
Sort of. We already have that. She gets fairly excited. see anything in the fridge. No food up there. I'll finish you off. I'll bring you into the other room. Nothing there. How are we off for water? Oh yeah. Time for some toilet water.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I grabbed that newsprint because I'll make some tinder out of it. Well, not a lot here. Tools and stuff mainly. Disinfectant, you can stay there. Little bit of food, little bit. Alrighty, well, definitely got all that, didn't I? I think we'll call that the end of the episode. I would duck outside and back into create a save point, except there's a wolf out there, so we'll just do the sleeping in the bed. So yeah, we'll call this the end of the episode. The next one I'll probably have to do some inventory management to get back underweight. I'm not really tired enough to sleep right now, so I'll figure out about that. But yeah, we'll see you in the next episode. Alrighty, bye.